day everyone, we're from BTTE I-H English majors and we're here to do a special documentary that answers the question,
Do English majors deserve their grades?
Go.
Today we're going to interview several students and professors to answer our question whether the students deserve their grade or not.
Ano na lang, katapusan ng February.
Kaya.
1.75.
Check na.
BTTE I
Hi. We have one question. Do you think you deserve the grade you got from your major?
I think I deserve so because I know the hard work and effort that I exerted. So, I think I deserve it.
So, I'm Eva May Shanes, BTTE 3D English major.
Hi. So, ma'am, here's our question. Do you think you deserve the grades you got from your majors?
For me, I think yes, of course. I deserve the grades that I've got from my English instructors, especially the majors, because teachers will not give such grades if the student doesn't deserve it. So, that's all.
I'm Grp5 from BTTE 3 English.
So, ma'am, here's our question. Do you think you deserve your grades from your majors?
Okay, so we all know that I have many majors. So for me, I am deserving on my grade in my major subject last sem, which is 1.5. For me, because I did my best, especially I always participate in some activities such as role play, singing, dancing, all the talents I have given, created by God. I give my all to my major subject for me to acquire all the knowledge that was lessoned by my teacher. And for me, it's not about computing the grades, but also it is important for the teacher to know if who is really deserving to that grade. For example, who is the student who is always participating, who always reciting or acquiring all the information that he or she prepared to that lesson. So for me, I'm deserving.
Sure, bro. Para naman di awkward sa in-interview.
Okay, here's our question. Do you think you deserve the grade you got from your major?
Yes, maybe. Because, yes, I can say I've studied hard.
Student method reflects what kind of student they are. Some are studious while others are not. Some spend most of their time reading books and novels, while others spend it with their friends, chit-chatting and doing unnecessary stuff. Some do have a gift to intelligence, while others need to study hard to aim the high grades they want. But there might be a particular reason why they get the grades. According to our interviewed professor, all students deserve the grade they receive, especially when they notice the intelligence, hard work, and effort of the student toward the grades they earn. If the students' learning capabilities are in a lower level, some professors give them grades based in their willingness or based in the students' willingness to learn and especially their attitudes.
Your name.
My name.
Yes. Sorry.
My name is Lois Ruth Monica Respito. I teach English, oral communication, and technical writing, and one major in English.
Ma'am, the first question is, do you think all the English majors deserve the grade they get from you as an English professor? Please justify your answer.
I believe they do deserve the grade that I give them because I also I follow the grading system in the school, and I have some rubrics whenever I give activities to my students. So whatever they, depending on their performance, that will be the grade that they will be getting. And also if they review or not for certain exams, quizzes, then that's what they will get. So basically, the grade that they get is not solely based from my from my perception of their performance, but also their own performance. So it's like 50-50.
So, as a professor of English, how do you grade your students? We're referring to performance, attitude, and skills.
The bulk of the grade would be their performance, but the way they perform will be affected by their attitude also. So, I don't really give a separate grade for attitude, though it's part of the grading system. Because I can already see how they perform. Based on their performance, that will be already a gauge for me on their attitude. The way they deal with classmates, the way they do the work, if it's excellent or not, then that's also I see their
So,
attitude.
based on their behavior.
Yes.
How would you deal with students with the following performance? First, above average performance.
Above average. If I have students who are above average, then I try to give additional input, and I also try to talk to them outside of the class, like ask them how they see the lesson, and then that will be the time that I will know whether they need more information or whether they are bored of the class. So that's how I try to deal with them.
And how about the average performance?
Average performers, I try to move them up a little bit higher because they already have the skills, they already know something, so we just need to put it up higher.
And the last, below average performance.
Below average, I try to make the lessons simple for them in the way that they can understand, but not all the time, because there are, for example, in the first few weeks I try to blend them, or I try to help them out, but I try to keep it a notch so that they'll be able to keep up with those who are average learners.
Ma'am, how about this? The fast learner but tardy students.
Fast learners, I try to give them more work. Okay, because even though there are fast learners but they're tardy, they are not diligent in their work, then more work for them.
In contrary, slow learners but hardworking students.
Okay, I really have more sympathy towards those kinds of students because I can see that they're really working hard, and even though they're not learning fast, but I can see that they are working hard to keep up, to pass the subject. So I give them I also, the rubrics I use are the same for all, but I try not to be biased towards them because it will really show. But you know, deep in me, I try to cheer them, like, you have to go on, you have to do this, you have to do that. So do. Anyway, whatever you're doing right now will have a good surprise at the end. So I just treat them the way I treat the others. But it's not like they're slow learners, but they're hard workers. I'll give them an A, even though they don't deserve an A. It's not like that. It's just that I'm really happy whenever they perform well at the end, because I know that they've been working hard. But those who are, of course, even though they're the first, second to the last group, the fast learners but not hardworking, it will really show. Even though I don't do anything, like if I give something and they don't do it, then of course there will be no grade at all.
So it really depends on the student.
Yes, everything really depends on the students. Like what I tell my students, you make your grade. I'm not the one I'm just recording your grade. I'm just the one giving you the activities, and sometimes I'll be the one to grade you, but most of the time you are the one giving yourself points. If you answer a question, if you don't answer a question, then it's up to you. The way you also perform during the finals is also up to you, because what I do is just teach them the lessons that are given, that are set to be taught to them, and just evaluate whether they understood, whether they learned something, and after that, it's all really their work, the grade.
That's all.
Okay,
Thank you po.
Based on our survey, out of 30 students, 8 of them said that the highest grade they received was 8.5 in their English subject, and 7 of them have got 1.75, while the remaining students got 2.0 below.